What if the stories of ancient flying chariots were more than just myths? What if these so-called Vimanas were real, actual machines used by gods and kings in an era long forgotten? Described in India's most legendary epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, these vehicles were said to defy the laws of nature, capable of flying through the skies at incredible speeds, traveling between realms, and even manipulating time and space. The Vimanas weren't just fanciful vehicles. They were described in great detail, almost like blueprints for advanced technology. Texts like the Vaimanika Shastra go further, claiming to hold the secrets of how these machines worked, detailing propulsion systems that seem eerily similar to concepts we are only beginning to understand today: anti-gravity, electromagnetic forces, and even the harnessing of solar energy. What's more mind-blowing, these flying machines weren't the stuff of fantasy or divine intervention. The descriptions in ancient scriptures sound strikingly like descriptions of modern aircraft, smooth, disc-shaped, with engines capable of leaving the ground. Was there a time when humans could fly like gods, using technology lost to the sands of time? If so, where did this knowledge come from? And more importantly, what happened to it? Could these Vimanas be the key to understanding not only the ancient past, but possibly the mysteries of extraterrestrial influence on Earth? Was there an advanced civilization, perhaps with help from beings beyond our world? If the ancient texts are right, there could be more to our history than we've ever been told. Welcome to Celestial Chronicles. As we delve deeper into this enigma, consider the implications. Are we truly standing on the shoulders of giants? Or are we still searching for answers to a lost knowledge that predates everything we thought we knew? This is only the beginning of a much larger mystery, so stay tuned as we dive into the secrets of the Vimanas and their potential link to ancient civilizations. Feel free to drop your thoughts and theories in the chat as we continue our journey into the unknown. The Nazis and their obsession with the occult and ancient technologies during World War II. Nazi Germany wasn't just focused on winning the war. They were also obsessed with finding secret knowledge, especially ancient knowledge. Under the leadership of Heinrich Himmler and other top S officials, the Nazis believed that hidden powers from the past could give them an advantage. They weren't just after advanced weapons, they wanted to unlock lost secrets that might make them unstoppable. Himmler, in particular, was fascinated by the occult. He believed that the Aryan race was connected to ancient, mystical civilizations, and that tapping into this hidden knowledge could give the Nazis unimaginable power. To that end, Nazi scientists and researchers scoured the world for mysterious artifacts, ancient texts, and anything that could provide a clue about lost technologies. One area of intense focus was the creation of wonder weapons, or Wunderwaffe, cutting-edge technologies that could turn the tide of the war in their favor. But what many don't realize is that the Nazis were particularly interested in ancient Indian texts, like the Vaimanika Shastra, which described advanced flying machines similar to the Vimanas. These ancient texts seem to offer clues on how to build machines that could fly without wings and even defy gravity. Some researchers believe the Nazis, through their secret occult studies, may have been trying to tap into this ancient knowledge, trying to unlock the secrets of flight and anti-gravity that the Vimanas supposedly possessed. Was the Nazi interest in ancient flying machines simply about technology, or was it about something deeper, an attempt to control ancient, possibly otherworldly powers? It's a question that has puzzled historians and conspiracy theorists alike. The truth is, we may never know exactly how far the Nazis went with these secret projects, but their obsession with ancient, hidden knowledge cannot be denied. As World War II continued, strange rumors began to circulate about Nazi Germany developing flying saucers. One of the most well-known projects was called Haunebu, a disc-shaped craft that was said to be powered by anti-gravity technology. These craft weren't just prototypes. Some reports claim that they were actually built, tested, and flown by the Nazis toward the end of the war. The Haunebu was rumored to be a sleek flying saucer capable of defying gravity and making impossible turns in the sky, just like the Vimanas described in ancient Indian texts. Eyewitness accounts from post-war German engineers and soldiers suggests that these Nazi crafts were capable of hovering and traveling at incredible speeds. Some people believe that the Nazis were working on a kind of technology that could allow these vehicles to travel through space or even manipulate time. Another mysterious project that surfaced after the war was called Die Glocke, which means the bell in German. It was reported to be a bell-shaped object that could generate powerful electromagnetic fields and anti-gravity effects. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Die Glocke was linked to the same type of technology that could power flying saucers like the Haunebu. It's still unclear whether Die Glocke was just a secret weapon or something far more mysterious. Could it have been part of an effort to recreate the ancient Vimanas, or was it an entirely different type of craft altogether? The more we dig into these Nazi projects, the stranger they seem. If the Haunebu and Die Glocke were real, they raise the question, were the Nazis actually on the verge of unlocking technology that had been hidden for thousands of years? Could these flying saucers have been inspired by ancient knowledge, like the Vimanas, or was it all part of the Nazis' obsession with creating new, secret weapons? Whatever the truth may be, these projects remain some of the most mysterious and unexplained aspects of World War II. Operation Paperclip, the transfer of Nazi scientists to the U.S. at the end of World War II, something strange happened. The U.S. government secretly brought hundreds of Nazi scientists to America. This operation, known as Operation Paperclip, was meant to use the knowledge and expertise of these German scientists to benefit the United States. Many of these scientists had worked on advanced technologies like rockets, weapons, and even the mysterious flying crafts that the Nazis were rumored to be developing. But why did the U.S. want these particular scientists? Some believe the Americans weren't just interested in rockets or missiles. They might have been after more advanced technology related to anti-gravity, electromagnetic fields, and possibly even the flying saucers the Nazis were said to have been building. Some of these scientists, such as Wernher von Braun, later played key roles in the development of the U.S. space program, which led to the moon landing in 1969. But were these scientists simply helping with space exploration, or were they working on something even more secretive? After all, the Nazis were not just developing rocket technology. They were working on technology that could potentially change the way we think about physics and flight itself. It's believed by some that the U.S. government may have tried to continue the research that the Nazis started, especially in the areas of anti-gravity and flying vehicles. If this was the case, it's possible that some of the knowledge related to the Vimanas, the ancient flying machines described in Indian texts, was passed down through these scientists to their American counterparts. The question remains, how much of the technology developed during Operation Paperclip was directly linked to the secret projects of Nazi Germany? Did these scientists bring with them more than just rocket science? Could they have carried with them the secrets of anti-gravity technology, perhaps inspired by ancient flying machines like the Vimanas? The mystery continues, and many wonder how much of this hidden knowledge remains with us today. The modern UFO phenomenon. In recent years, the topic of UFOs has gone from being a fringe subject to something that mainstream governments and military officials are starting to take seriously. In fact, the U.S. government has released declassified footage showing pilots encountering flying objects that defy all logic and explanation. These strange crafts can hover, travel at high speeds, and change direction with impossible agility. But what if these UFOs aren't just extraterrestrial visitors? What if they're the result of secret research that dates back to World War II, possibly linked to ancient technologies, like the Vimanas? One of the most mind-boggling possibilities is that modern UFO sightings are connected to Nazi Germany's secret projects. Could the flying saucers and other strange crafts that have been reported around the world be based on the very same technology the Nazis were working on during the war? Some experts believe that the Nazi obsession with ancient knowledge, combined with their technological advancements, might have led to the creation of these mysterious flying machines. The similarities between UFO sightings today and the descriptions of Nazi craft like the Hanabu and Die Glocke, are strong. The sleek, disc-shaped crafts seen in UFO reports often resemble the designs of the Nazi flying saucers, and some have even been described as making the same impossible maneuver. If the Nazis had developed these types of anti-gravity crafts, it's possible that their experiments didn't stop after the war ended. Instead, the knowledge might have been passed on to the US and other countries, where it continued to be refined in secret military projects. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the US government has been reverse engineering these Nazi technologies for decades, leading to the development of modern UFOs. If this is true, it raises the question, could these crafts be based on the same anti-gravity technology that ancient Vimanas were said to use? Perhaps the Nazis weren't just trying to create weapons. They were trying to unlock ancient, lost knowledge that could change the way we think about physics and flight. As strange as it sounds, the idea that modern UFOs are the result of ancient technologies or secret Nazi research is gaining traction. With more and more sightings being reported, the mystery of UFOs remains unsolved. Are these crafts truly from another world, or are they the product of hidden technology that has been carefully kept secret for decades? Only time will tell if we will ever uncover the full story behind these mysterious flying objects. The unsolved mystery. What are the Vimanas? The mystery of the Vimanas, ancient flying machines mentioned in Hindu texts, remains unsolved to this day. These legendary crafts were said to be able to fly across great distances, even between realms, with the power to defy gravity and manipulate time. The descriptions in texts like the Mahabharata and Ramayana are detailed, offering insights into their design and capabilities. But the big question is, were these machines real, or were they just exaggerated myths from ancient stories? If the Vimanas were real, what happened to them? Could they have been part of an advanced civilization that existed long before ours? Some believe that these flying machines were the work of extraterrestrials who visited Earth, and the ancient texts recorded their presence. Others think that these machines could have been the result of highly advanced human technology, lost to time and forgotten by history. As we dig deeper into the mystery, we find some strange similarities between the Vimanas and modern UFO sightings. Could the flying saucers seen today be based on the same kind of technology described in ancient texts? If so, how could this knowledge have been passed down through the centuries, surviving through hidden secrets, only to resurface in the modern age? What if the Nazis, with their obsession with ancient knowledge, were on the brink of uncovering the secrets of the Vimana? Their secret projects, like the Hanabu and Die Glocke, seem to hint at the possibility that the Nazis were trying to recreate the very technology that was described in ancient texts. Could they have been on the verge of unlocking the power of anti-gravity, just like the Vimanas? As we continue to explore these questions, one thing is clear. The mystery of the Vimanas is far from over. The search for answers continues, and we are only beginning to scratch the surface of a story that could change our understanding of history and technology. Were the Vimanas real? And if so, what secrets do they hold about our past and our future? These are questions that still demand answers.